following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbb-radio.com.
Whack the monitor with the mic
I
arm.
whacked the monitor and I forgot to turn the mic up. Anyways, welcome back to the Next of Kin podcast. I'm your host, Rich, joined by my son, Christian, and we have a very exciting episode. We are going to be creating a tier list of every Star Wars character that we possibly can fit into the tiering of this episode.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cut over to Christian right now.
There's such important characters on this list.
So, Christian, tell us a little bit about this list and what the hell we're doing.
All right, so for my other podcast that you also sit there for,
yes,
I
sit here for a lot of fucking podcasts.
We did a Star Wars tier thing where we were just ranking characters into like a classic, like tier list format. Ours is different than the other one we did, but on ours we have S+, which is like the best of the best characters, the superior plus, whatever you want to call it. Normal S, which is usually the highest, but I'm weird, so I put S+. A, which is, great, I would say. A's are great characters. B are like solid, good characters that have some maybe like high moments. C's not necessarily bad. C's C's cool. Like, and D, you're starting to be like pretty average, pretty forgettable.
Yep.
And then F, you're garbage, and you suck.
And in the other list,
and
we
you
call
should
that the
die.
Kathleen Kennedy tier.
Yeah, that's the other one. They're meaner than me, I guess,
So
which is a little bit more interesting.
So, all right. So we have already ranked some of the characters. So why don't you just go through the rankings we already did? Because we did some obvious characters.
Yeah, this is I don't know. The S+ is not in any particular order, but I guess this is just like a barometer to like where we're gonna like compare the characters we bring up to. We have like Obi-Wan, Luke, Vader, Ahsoka, R2-D2, Anakin, Darth Maul, or just Maul, Princess Leia, and Yoda are top. You like that? You cool with that?
Yeah, I have no problems with anything on that list.
All right. S, we got Palps, Sheev. Sheev, Palpatine.
Poppy.
Granddaddy Palps, as I call them on the other one.
Granddaddy Palps.
Chewbacca and Han Solo.
And you will notice that Chewbacca is slightly ahead of Han
that was
Solo.
your decision.
I made that decision because I feel like Chewie we have a lot more Chewie in general in the universe.
Yeah.
Because of Clone Wars, and he does some really cool things. He actually makes Han Solo do better things. Like when he decides to free all his friends in Solo.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I think like he actually forces Han to do things Han probably wouldn't have done.
Yeah, like he's a good influence on Han
Yes.
in the long run, even though he's like kind of like have a like debt to Han. Then we got two clones, Rex and Fives, that are just in the normal S tier. Cal Kestis, which you're just going to have to take my word for because you don't play video games.
Right.
Din Djarin, I think we have an S tier.
That's Mandalorian for those that don't watch the show.
Do we want Din Djarin in S tier?
Sure, I think he deserves to be in there.
Okay, sure. I'm cool
He
with
could
that.
have been higher if it wasn't for season 3 kind of stinking.
Yeah, I would agree. Revan is down at the end there. You don't know anything about Revan.
I don't know
You're just
anything
take my
about
word
Revan.
for that.
He's got a
A tier, we got a solid group of characters.
Yeah. Let's go through these quickly.
Dooku, Hondo, Qui-Gon Jinn, Padme, and Lando.
Yes, and I will apologize to Hondo because I had Hondo lower in the other list, but I realize he's a solid A.
100%.
Yes. We got. You'll notice in B.
Yeah, this is the first. You're starting to notice a trend
that if you are a sequel character, you only get to be a Lego.
Besides John Boyega, who I refuse to disrespect.
Okay, that's fine.
As much as Lucasfilm did him.
Sure.
So, but Kylo, best of the sequel guys, so he's in B. I think he was a little bit higher on our other list. Mace Windu's also there. I don't know if I would say Mace Windu's lower than Kylo, but I'm trying to be nice here. All right. Boba Fett is in the middle of B tier.
Yes, and some of these will move.
B, yeah, 100%. And B is like you look cool. Like if you look really cool, you might be like in B, but you don't got a lot of substance to you. You might be. That's kind of where you might end up.
Get to C.
See, we got the trio from the sequels.
Yeah, they're all together.
Which I think I'm being kind, if I'm being honest.
Sure.
But I'm not trying to ruffle too many feathers.
Yeah.
C-3PO
It's way over to the right.
We don't like. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
like I'm sure there's a
I
lot of
don't
people
dislike
like
3PO.
3PO, and I'm like, all right, just calm down.
a lot of his other.
He's a pain in the ass.
He's annoying in the sequels. He's genuinely mean in like sometimes.
He kicks R2.
He kicked R2.
He kicks R. Anybody who kicks R2 can go to hell.
And then D tier, we have Jar Jar. I think it's kind of like the epitome of the D tier. Like he's not F. I'm sure some people find him F.
And then your favorite character.
And then
of
like
all
the
time.
other again, we only have important characters up here, and this is Oppo Rancisis. He's absolutely horrific, and that's why I love him.
Got a great haircut.
Yeah, this is my favorite character now. And we're gonna use him as a barometer to measure a lot of shit again.
All right, so let's get moving here.
All right.
So you're just gonna to explain what we're doing now. He has previously cut out a ton of wasted all my ink and paper, and has cut out many of your favorite characters. Many of which we didn't. You will not even realize had names.
Yeah.
That actually have names, and we will be adding them to the board. Does that make sense?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
All
so
right.
where are we starting?
Actually, I don't even know where we're gonna start. Want to go Chopper first?
Okay, that's a good one.
Oh, actually, last thing.
Yes.
If you want to see more of, if you like any of this,
we
wanna
should
see,
be. Yes.
If you like any of this, I've stolen this idea from. Well, I'd used this idea on our other podcast.
Yes. You can't steal your own idea. We're just doing this idea twice, so to speak. Yes, on the 716 Attack Legion podcast.
716th.
716th Attack Legion
Which
podcast.
should be a shorter name. Which
Yes.
it's like,
But we're doing it on there. We did 2 episodes on there, and we're going to be using it as a segment on other episodes.
And if you want to see some different opinions that are different from ours, they're a little bit nicer than me. So
and the folks that are on that podcast also do gaming, and we do a lot of TikToks. So please check out our socials for the 716
they'll be linked
Attack
somewhere.
Legion. So shout out to Jordan, Julian, and Jack.
Yep. All right, Chopper.
I love Chopper, but I think he's standard S.
I think he's high, pretty high S. Where in S though? What do we think? Is he better than Chewbacca?
I don't think I
Han
can
Solo?
put him better than Chewbacca.
Is he better than Rex?
I'd say he's with Rex.
I think Rex, like right here.
Sure,
I'm actually cool with that.
I put
Chopper
him with
has a
Rex.
kill count. I looked this up of about 50,000.
Yes.
In canon, so because he's destroyed a bunch of big capital ships before,
Yes.
and that counts. So
Chopper flies a lot of ships by himself quite often.
yeah, a lot.
Which we know R2 can do,
And
but we only see R2 do it, I think, once or twice.
Chaotic neutral character. Absolutely sociopathic. Tries to murder his friends on various occasions.
Foul language.
Swears. There's literally one of my favorites. He's I won't actually say that because that's kind of a spoiler if you haven't seen Rebels. But
well,
all
it's just
one of the best
Dave
droids.
Filoni's voice,
Yes.
which we didn't know to the last episode
Yes.
of that they put it in the last episode.
And 100% he's swearing. Like the droid, he's the most grumpy. Like he's grumpy R2.
Yeah.
Like
well, he's the original.
he's a
concept
war
art.
veteran as well,
He's
and he has
also the original-
PTSD.
And yes, he does have PTSD, and he's also the original
That's the
concept
funniest-
drawing
that's-
of R2.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, when he finds the actual Y-wing ship,
Yeah, that's the when
he
he, and then
crashed
but he
in.
goes back to like the
like, I
planet
don't
that he
wanna go
crashed,
back there.
and he spends like 10 minutes just staring at the wreckage of like the ship he crashed, and I'm like, oh my god,
He has
that's
PTSD.
sad.
How does a droid have PTSD?
All right.
All right.
Next
moving
up,
along. Yep.
Cad Bane, Clone Wars character, best bounty hunter I think in the entire canon. I think he's the most likable. I think he's the most formidable.
Definitely.
Like
Where do you put him?
Well, I just think about how hype it was when he showed up in like Book of Boba. Even though I don't think he was used to his like fullest potential, like in the second in this episode he's in, and like, even Bad Batch. Remember that episode you showed up in Bad Batch, and you're like, oh shit, it's fucking Cad Bane. I think Cad Bane is literally an S tier like character, like around Han Solo's level. Like I'm like if not like a slightly better. Because I would move, does he have a bad appearance?
Move Chewbacca to the left and put him in between Han and Chewie.
I'm cool with that. I think that's cool. All right.
Han suffers from just not having enough good Han Solo stuff.
Yeah, there's not as much like around.
We know of Han Solo stuff, but we haven't seen it.
Yeah, Cad Bane is is around for like 30 years now. A lot of stories are probably
and he's inspired by one of the greatest film characters of all time too. So.
And they fully embrace that in Book of Boba Fett.
For sure.
Bendu. You're voiced by your
Oh,
guy.
Tom Baker.
Voiced by Tom Baker.
He's
You're
a-
one of your favorite person of all time.
He's an A.
I think he's a solid A. He's one of those
He's
more.
towards the end of A, but he's an A.
Yeah, he's cool. He's very like interesting. He's one of the more mysterious characters we still have.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of he's a grumpy
because he's
tree.
like he's the one in the middle, as they call it.
moose- Yes, like he's a moose tree, voiced by Dr.
He trolls
Tom Baker.
Yeah, he trolls Thrawn a little bit.
I probably
like-
would have not have made him an A if it wasn't for the fact that he's voiced by Tom Baker.
Probably he'd probably be
He'd
lower,
be
but
like-
we're
he
putting him
wouldn't be
higher.
as cool
Yeah.
though. He wouldn't be as cool.
That
so
is
why
true.
would we wouldn't appreciate him as much if it was just some random dude? He's like a B.
All right, what's this? R4? Is that what this is?
Sure. R5.
R5. Oh,
That's
R5.
R5.
Yeah, Skippy,
Uh,
as he was in Legends when he was a force-sensitive robot.
All right, so for those of you who don't know this, he breaks his own motivator so R2 can continue his mission.
That in canon, yes, that is actually what happened. In the old canon, he was force sensitive and he did it because he had a vision, but that's gone now.
That's almost better.
Yeah, so this is Skippy,
he's
and he
an
comes
A.
back in Book of Mandalorian and Mandalorian
Yeah.
season 3, and is one of the only decent parts of that season.
I would
So-
agree with that. I believe he's an
So
A.
I think I'm not putting him in eights here.
I'm kidding.
I'm not.
He's better than Boba Fett.
Is he like? Is he better than? Is he?
Okay, he's right back behind Boba
He
Fett.
could be like. He can go next to Boba Fett.
go next to
He's
Boba
better than
Fett.
3PO.
He's definitely better than 3PO. And is he better than all the?
And he's like a little scared. They gave him a personality. But he's like a little scared wimp in like Mandalorian, which I kind of liked.
Yeah.
So and
Well,
he's
they
scared
gave
off
him-
the mouse droids.
They gave him personality, and he has his moments, which is cool.
All right. Bo-Katan.
Hold it up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Bo-Katan. I'm gonna.
I think A.
She's an A.
She's one of the stronger female characters in Star Wars.
I would put her. I would put her with Lando.
Yeah, like right behind Lando.
Yeah.
I think I'm cool with that. Yeah, I think I'm pretty okay with that. All things considered.
Great character, great actress, by the way.
Uh,
Smart to use the voice actress and then bring her into live action because the
Yeah.
actress is just great. She's Battlestar Galactica from Longmire, great actress, and
Yeah,
she
100%.
really loves the fandom too.
No, and she
She's
like
really
embodies the
into
character
this.
very well in live
If
action.
you don't know,
and in
like
the voice.
if you haven't seen the most recent meme about talking about her Bo-Katan, like where she talks about her experience with some fans, what some fans have asked her to do,
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's pretty funny. So like anybody that can embrace that,
Yes,
is
she's very hot in
fandom
the
is-
costume.
Yeah, she is very hot in the costume.
All right,
sorry.
Captain Antilles.
Captain Antilles.
It's like who was promptly killed the
D.
first time we see him on screen.
D.
D, because
He's D.
is he
He's
better than
awful.
Is
We're
he-
just a diplomatic mission.
Then where is the ambassador?
Loophole.
Well,
Loophole.
he was. I
Then
think,
where is the ambassador?
I think he was technically R2 and C3PO's owner for
I
a
don't
while.
care.
So
It doesn't matter.
is he at the end of D?
He's
or
not. He's got the same name as Wedge Antilles,
is he
but
I'll
they're
be-
not
I-
related.
well, at least he has dialogue, so I guess that makes him better than Operates.
Yes. He's a solid D because he dies.
What else we got here?
He's the first choke.
Kanan Jarrus from Rebels.
Kanan Jarrus. Kanan is a solid A.
Like here? I think he's like very high A, if I'm being honest.
You-
I think he's
do
one.
You want him
I
to be
think
S tier?
I would put Kanan maybe S tier, like right at the end,
Okay.
because I think Kanan
He's
is one
in
of the.
front of the guy
I think
with the
Kanan
stick.
is one of the better stories of like Jedi that have like persisted through Order 66. Like I like Kanan's
His
story a
death's
lot.
pretty damn
His
good.
death, I think his death puts him S tier.
And the
like
fact
genuinely.
that he has to battle back from blindness and stuff. And
Yeah, I think that
embrace-
character actually has a lot of genuine like, and like even just like training Ezra with his own like insecurities of like not knowing enough himself and
Sure.
not finishing his training.
I'm fine with that.
So I'm cool with that. I think he's the best character in Rebels. Besides, I guess we have Chopper better.
Right.
Okay. Cassian Andor.
S tier. I'd put.
Yeah,
him-
I'm happy to put Cassian. I'm happy to put him. I think he's S tier already.
He's S plus.
Already?
Oh, without a doubt.
I'm fine to agree with
Rogue One, his first season.
that. I think we had him in A in our other list.
I think he's at S plus.
Is he better than? I think he is. I love him.
I
love
think
him.
he's towards the end of S plus.
I think the quality of Andor speaks for itself. Like Andor is one of my favorite things I've ever watched.
Okay, now we have talked about
And I
this.
think
Let
once
me-
season
let
2
me-
hits,
yeah.
it'll be
Look,
100%.
two things about Star Wars. There are two types of Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
There are those Star Wars fans that only care about like the Luke Skywalker kind of trilogy, and I don't disrespect that because they think Star Wars is Luke Skywalker and all Luke Skywalker's crap and R2D2 and C3PO and all the standard stuff. But to me, there's another set of Star Wars fans that want more. And I
Yeah.
want to see like the regular guy. That's why we like Han Solo, because he's just a regular dude. He's not force sensitive. He's just got to survive. And Andor is just this guy who had to do all the dirty work. And when you see like what's her face say in episode 6, many Bothans died. Like there are people that had to do all the dirty work. So Luke Skywalker can fly around an X-wing and blow up the Death
Exactly.
Star. And Andor is that gritty side of the universe.
The reality of what a rebellion is like.
Incredibly
in real life.
well acted in both Rogue One and his first season, and it's only going to get better.
100%.
I just think that he's just great. So I'm glad we agree on that.
Wedge Antilles.
Um,
One of the more iconic side characters, like one of the more well-known. If anything, he kind of moves up to like a minor character than more like a cameo-like character. Because he's in
Yes.
3 movies.
yeah. He's the only character. He's in
He's the only
4.
pilot in all 3.
Yeah.
Like who's like a rebel guy. So he
He
has a lot of
takes down.
consistency.
He hits the North Tower on the regulator and just helps destroy the
I think he's like
second Death Star.
He has a lot of cool extended
and he
universe
takes
stuff.
down. Yes, he's got some extended universe stuff.
Both Legends and canon.
He's a B.
I think I like him for the Boba.
He's not better than Boba.
Oh yeah, I guess like not with the recent Boba stuff. Although we're mixed on the recent Boba stuff, if that right. So how about like in front of R4,
Sure.
like
Sure.
right there? I think that's cool.
I probably would put him a little lower, but I'm okay with that.
I think I like Wedge. I think he has a lot of good extended.
I like
stuff.
Wedge Antilles, but I think like the fact that he got to do dog shit in
All
the
right,
last movie.
Let's pick some other
and he's
important
kind
characters.
of obnoxious in Rebels.
Let's pick some other important characters like Coleman Trevor.
I don't even know
This
who
is
this
dinosaur
is.
guy. What do you
Oh,
mean?
I know he just dies
He
quickly.
probably dies. He's probably murdered by Jango Fett.
So
Like
he's the worst Jedi I've ever seen.
he's on the Jedi Council.
I don't care. He sucks. He's a D.
Yeah, he gets
He's
murdered.
A D.
Yeah,
he goes out like a lazy.
He is
bitch.
the first thing that comes up when you look up dinosaur Jedi.
Yeah, like
So,
he's just terrible.
I don't know if that's a positive.
I don't know.
but-
Maybe I'm biased against. I don't like dinosaurs, but like, I mean, Jurassic Jedi just dies terrible. So
other
I
important. Wolf Yularen.
He's an F.
What do you mean?
Because he doesn't
He's
have.
in Clone
who
Wars.
is he?
No, he's in the background. Okay, he
He's
actually
in the background. Does he speak?
No. Let me finish. He has 3 appearances.
Oh my God, we're off the rails. already.
He's in the background of that one officer meeting on the Death Star. Like he's in like 2 shots.
There's like 90 guys on that table.
He's ISB though. He's the only one in white. So he's like kind
Right.
of stands out a little bit.
He's not the
And-
same guy
but
that's
also,
in.
No, but he's also Anakin Skywalker's admiral during the Clone Wars. He's Yularen is like the guy from the Voice who does the stupid this week on like
Yeah.
who also is
It's
the admiral.
war.
Yes, exactly. He's that
It's
guy.
war.
And he shows up in Andor.
So he's the guy in
He's
Andor.
the guy in
too.
Andor who shows up and does like a speech to like all the
Right.
in the big cool room that they have at the
All right,
ISB.
So he's a low C.
I think he's like a C. Yeah, he's like, is he better than 3PO?
He's not better than 3PO. Come on, we got to give 3PO a little bit of respect.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll put D at the end of C.
He did.
Yeah, Wolf
He did
Yularen.
talk to the Ewoks.
That's great.
So
Newt Gunray.
I think this is an F.
Yeah, for racism.
He's an F.
For
'Cause
racism.
It's just insulting.
Yeah.
The character is just insulting.
And I hate him. He's positively like awful.
How did they get through our shield?
I think he's supposed to be, but
well, whatever.
but I don't care.
He's just awful.
all right, other guys. Moff Gideon.
I,
2 good seasons versus 1 okay.
My
Right.
problem. Yeah, I don't think he's very good. He's a B.
Like they could use like this actor so much better. Like his
Yeah.
potential is so much higher
He
than
was.
what they've
He
achieved
would have been
with
an
it.
A until this last season. So I think farther to the right.
I don't think he's better than Boba. Right, like here. Like I like him. I think he has a lot of potential still if he's still alive, and that was like a clone that
Well,
died.
he
but we'll
could
see.
move later, but right now he's kind of a B.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's even alive still, if we're being honest. But General Grievous.
All right, I'm going to say something about General Grievous. 'cause
This is the
you
one
guys
from
all
the
keep
end.
talking. Everybody, go the back up. I think everyone knows who General Grievous is.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my thing, which I love that you have an animated extended
No,
universe.
this is the 2003.
It's not even. That's not
Star
even
Wars.
canon. So here's
That's the
my
best.
problem.
That's the best version of Grievous, though.
That's my problem. That's not a real version of Grievous. So that Grievous doesn't go on this board.
No.
Like so this is
No, he
Grievous
doesn't.
Runaway Grievous.
Yeah, this is mostly Runaway
like a
Grievous.
bitch Grievous. That's what this is. Oh,
No, in extended in
emphysema-
Legends shit, Grievous has like
emphysema.
50
This is
Jedi kills,
yes.
and we've seen Grievous kills one Jedi on screen
Yes.
during Clone Wars.
Yes, and then how many does he kill in the movie?
In that animated like 7-minute short that he's in with where this shot is from, like 4 or 5.
I don't. He's just could have been so much. The fact
I
that
think
they
he's
do
good, though.
nothing.
He's funny.
With,
He has a good relationship with Obi.
well, I like when he talks to the droids. He's just nasty to his droids. Like he's just a
he
jerk.
just breaks them and
He
shit.
just kicks them and shit.
Dooku bullies him.
He's definitely not
Is he
better
better
than
than-
Moff Gideon.
I think he's better than Gideon.
I'll let you have him better than Gideon, but he's not. He's not
not
better.
near Gideon.
R5's better by
not
all
near-
stretch of the imagination. Like, yeah.
I think that's a good point. Like both characters that have a lot of potential that maybe haven't reached
We
like the
blew
fullest
it.
of
They
it yet.
blew it with Grievous. Grievous could have been a bigger bad.
Captain Phasma.
I,
Lego Captain Phasma.
Lego Captain Phasma
D.
is I don't even think she's going to C-3PO.
She's not C.
She's what do you think she is?
Like a D.
She's definitely a D.
I don't know if
She's worse than Jar Jar. That's not even Jar
I,
Jar.
actually,
right?
I think for wasting.
Is that Jar Jar or is that the other
apparently
Jar Jar?
apparently that's it's all versions of them. I just pick random pictures. Dad.
But that's Jar Jar, not some other Gungan.
That's
right?
Jar Jar. Yes,
Okay.
that's not some. No, I don't have a random other.
I don't even think he's better than Jurassic Jedi. I don't think he's better than.
Is he better than Captain Antilles?
Yes.
Okay, sure. I'm fine with that. Yeah, why not?
And you know what my problem is?
Pre-Vizsla.
Is they ruined. Hold on.
Okay.
They ruined the opportunity to have like
The waste of
what's
Gwendolyn Christie.
the great, so tremendous actress, and they
Brienne
gave her
of
a
Tarth.
shit character.
Brienne of Tarth.
Yes. All right, go ahead. What do we got now?
Gwendolyn Christie, is that her name? I think so.
I don't know.
I don't know. I could be wrong. That might be an author. I'm not.
Who is this?
Pre Vizsla.
I don't know this.
First
is.
wielder of the dark saber, leader of Death Watch.
Just put him whatever you want. I don't even know who that is.
What do you mean?
I don't know who that is.
Oh my god.
What is he in?
He's in Clone Wars.
I forgot about
He has
it.
the dark saber, bro.
Okay.
He's the. Come on, man.
I
We watched
have
this
no
arc.
opinion.
He was a part of Maul's.
I don't remember
like-
that episode, so I don't remember.
Fine. All right. He's better than Grievous. He's better than. Actually, he's A tier. I'm putting him A tier.
You can have wherever you want with him.
He's going A tier. Kino Low. Andy Serkis.
Oh God.
3 episodes. What a 3-episode arc.
He's an
though.
A.
Yeah.
He's an A just because
If
he's
he's
so
a-
good. You put him with Tom Baker.
With Tom Baker, I think he could. I think, bro. I don't know how many characters have had as much of an impact with as little time.
Is he better than Dooku?
I think he's around Dooku, maybe.
Put him next.
Is
to
he better
Dooku.
than Hondo?
He is also Andy Serkis.
Yeah, like Andy Serkis fucking kills.
Yeah,
as well.
move Dooku over. Put him a little bit.
A little bit
Who
behind
is-
Dooku.
Yeah, who's next to there? Who's the guy in the middle there?
That's Hondo.
Oh, Hondo.
That's Hondo
Yeah, he's
Onaka.
definitely better than Hondo.
Oh,
Then I gotta switch the. Yeah, there you go. Move out of the way for a second so people can see where we put
That's
him.
what we kind of got.
There you go. He's right there in the middle. Okay.
C.O. Bibble.
F. Fuck him.
Yeah, I actually agree.
Fuck. He's awful. He's the worst politician ever.
You must return.
You must save me.
What if, no, you're not a patriot. You're not. It's like,
Yeah, he's like, he doesn't give a shit about it. He's just save my ass. Terrible. You must contact me.
Yeah.
Screw you.
Great. Poggle the Lesser.
I don't even. Oh, is that one of the guys
Cling,
from
clock,
Clone
cling,
Wars?
clock, clock, cling.
He's-
That
he's
guy,
from
yeah.
Clone
he's
Wars,
Geonosis.
right?
No, he's Geonosian.
No, but he's
in
Attack of the
He's in
Clones.
Attack of the Clones.
Attack
yes.
of the- sorry,
he's on the
Attack of the
Separatist
Clones.
Council.
Yeah.
He actually talks more than most of them. I've always liked
C.
his look. Actually, he's
C.
in Clone Wars a little bit. Yeah, I think C's good.
C.
Like middle of C.
Put him in the middle of
like
C.
below
since
Wedge.
Yeah, we got to get some C's in there. There's a lot of average characters.
Ezra Bridger. I just seen him pointed out. I think he's like.
He's an A.
Yeah, I think A. I think that's pretty pot. Like low or high.
I think he's next to Dooku. Maybe a little higher.
I think he's better than Dooku.
He could have been an S. He could have been
I
an
love
S. if he
Ezra
wasn't
in the-
such
I
a
love an
whiny.
Ezra in
He's
season-
a little whiny in the first season.
I think by the end of season 2, though, he's kind of already like better. I think
Yeah.
he's a little. He's good by the end of season. Like he has some good stuff at the end of season 1, and seasons 2 and 3 are really good. Like for his arc.
He's
I
an
think.
A. He's not an S.
I mean, like around Bo-Katan and like
Sure.
around Padme, Bo-Katan, and
Sure, I'm okay with that.
like Lando,
Okay.
who he interacts with, and
Yeah.
actually calls himself Lando. Grogu, Baby Yoda.
I love Grogu, but he's way too high in our other list.
Yeah, I agree. Like bottom of A.
Sure.
We do bottom of A. Like I'm fine with him being A.
He's to the
Because
left.
Because
He's to the left of the guy with
Din
the
Djarin can't be even close to here without him, if that makes
Right.
sense. Like Din Djarin only is here because of his relationship with this thing. You know
Is
what
he
I mean?
with Din Djarin?
Like I don't think he's as with Din Djarin.
Is
if
he
that-
below Din Djarin?
I think
on
Din
A?
Djarin's a better character than Grogu. Grogu doesn't
Yeah.
even have his own like.
Is he put him over with the guy next to
with
Tom
Bendu.
Baker?
With Bendu?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah. No, he's better than
I think
Bendu.
he's better than Bendu. Yeah, I'll give you that. He's not better than previously though.
I mean, he's got potential, but we just don't. They did nothing.
He did
with
nothing
him
with him.
in season
Yeah,
three.
honestly, if he had a little bit more to him in season 3, that'd
when
be
we
one
learn
thing.
some more of his lore, then we'll know what to do with him.
Droopy McCool.
All right, so explain why his name's Droopy McCool. By the way,
What do you mean? I don't know why his name is Droopy because
so
it's fucking
he's in the
stupid.
band at Jabba's palace.
Yeah, he's in Max Rebo's band.
at Max Rebo's band, and he
I think
plays
there's
the
I think
clarinet.
there's one shot of him.
And he's a jazz player.
Well,
so
actually,
they came
well,
up
well,
with the
to-
worst
to be-
name
Well,
ever.
to be fair, in Star Wars canon, and I don't know why George Lucas did this. Jazz is not called jazz. It's called jizz. In canon. So he's a jizz player, actually. He's a jazz. This is a pretty well-known fact, actually, about Star Wars. Don't spit out your coffee.
George,
I think that's him too.
could
I'm
you
pretty-
Google things before you name them?
I don't know, man.
Could you just look it up in Urban Dictionary, please?
He's positively horrific, though, and I love that about him. So I think he could go right near Oppo Rensis.
Where is that?
He's in one shot. He doesn't have dialogue.
He's D. He's
He's better than
not better than your favorite
than
character.
Oppo.
Yeah, he's got to go there. He's got to go next to him.
Speaking of George Lucas, here's Chairman Pampanoida, who is literally just George.
That's George Lucas?
Yes. It's
F.
his cameo. What do you mean?
F. I don't care. George Lucas is S+, but that character, who I just realized
It's just a
never
dude.
knew.
It's just a dude.
I
It's
never
just-
knew.
It's just a blue dude.
It's just a blue, but that's not George Lucas.
He
is
actually,
it?
no, they bring this character back for an arc in Clone
No,
Wars.
he's an F. He's an F character.
Fine, he's better than C.O. Bibble, though.
Sure, he can be better than C.O. Bibble.
And Newt Gunray.
And Newt Gunray. Newt Gunray should be way lower, by the way.
What on
Because
that?
he's so racist.
Oh, actually, fine. Newt Gunray's going all the way at the
He's
end.
got to be the worst. Like, come on,
He's
man.
not as bad as the one who's like, we lost the transmissions. We lost, you know what I'm talking
you're
about.
like,
Like,
oh,
I'm like, oh my God, George. Like,
George, come on, man.
what
You're
else?
gonna
we-
get canceled.
Oh, Sabine Wren. I quite like Sabine.
Sabine Wren is awesome. She's a high A.
Like around these guys.
A.
Oh, A.
You're an
Oh,
S.
I think A is good for her. Yeah, she's not S.
Yeah.
She's not better than Kanan.
She's so important in
She's
my
better than
mind.
Dooku, yeah.
She's incredibly important in my mind, and I think she's a high A.
And she's like a counter culture,
Yeah.
Mandalorian type shit. The art
Yep.
stuff's cool. Relationship
All
with
the
Ezra.
Rebels characters to me mainly are A's
Yep.
for the most part.
Jyn Erso.
Jyn Erso's a great story arc. It's so little to work with.
I think they do a lot with a little, but if she
She's
had
a
more
solid
to her-
character. I don't know where. I'm torn on this one.
I think
a little bit.
B maybe.
She's better. Yeah, she's put her next to.
The Kyle, maybe in
Yeah.
front of Kyle. Maybe high B. I think
High
she does
B.
a lot with a little. She's very likable.
Yeah, and then we're not going to get. There's obviously not. There's no way to even have more story
Yeah.
for her. Obviously,
All right, let me cannibalize the other board real quick to see if there's
Luthen.
any we're
Grab
missing.
Luthen.
Luthen's a good one, yeah. Luthen
Luthen.
Oh.
Yep.
from Andor.
Andor.
He should be
S.
with Andor, I think.
Put him right next to Andor because
I think a little bit better.
they go together like Ram and
I
Lama
think a
Lama
little bit
can
better.
even
I
get
love
on.
that character. I think that's the best character in
And,
Andor.
and one of the best actors they've ever had in Star Wars.
Jimmy Smits, Bail Organa.
This Jimmy Smits is my favorite.
You like this character
I
a lot.
love Jimmy Smits.
You probably like him
and
a little bit more than
I
he is.
love Bail Organa. If
I think
Jimmy Smits
his
did
role
not,
in canon is
but
really
let me-
cool.
this is my
Yeah.
dude. If another actor played Bail Organa, I wouldn't give a shit. But I love Jimmy Smits, and I love that Jimmy Smits just rocks into the Star Wars universe, and he's Jimmy Smits. Like he's
Yeah.
just great, Jimmy Smits. And tremendous actor. I love that he's, we have an Hispanic actor, and I think that Bail Organa's solid in everything we've seen him in. He's an A in my mind.
I'm cool with that. A? Ooh. Where an A?
He's definitely
Is
an
he better
A.
than Grogu?
He's better than Grogu, and I think he's better than your dude there. Yes.
I think he's a very
He's
important
very
role in
important.
canon. I think he is
He's
a very
important.
I think his
role in
importance can
canon.
make him an A. Yeah,
Yes,
that's cool.
and he's incredibly well. Like his scream in Episode 3 and all that stuff, and he's trying to get the hell out of there. And he's
Yeah.
just a dude. He's just a regular guy, and he's so important to the formation of the rebellion.
Yeah. All right. Hera Syndulla, another Rebels character. Very good. One of the best pilots in Star Wars, and they actually show it like repeatedly.
I'd put her right with Sabine.
I think a little bit better than Sabine.
Yeah,
or-
she might even be top of A because I feel like she's the glue that holds the family together.
Yeah, she's right at top. Yeah, honestly, I'm cool with that.
She's the mom, and the moms deserve a little bit more. She's got to put up with a lot of crap.
I'm actually interested with this one. Thrawn. Which I have to give a little bit to his Legends stuff, because Thrawn in Legends is fucking one of the best characters. He probably might be the best Legends character.
He's an S character. He's as good as Palpatine.
I don't know if I'll put him just because his canon stuff isn't quite there yet. Maybe
He's not
like,
better than Chewbacca.
Maybe like here for now.
I
I don't think he's better than Kanan yet, if that makes sense. Like,
Okay, then
I think
put
like
him-
there's a chance going forward
He's
that he's
better
going
than
to be
Dooku.
going.
He's better than Dooku.
Yeah, he's better than Dooku.
So put him there.
Is he better than Sabine though?
No,
So I'm gonna put Sabine higher. I'm gonna put him next to Dooku.
sure.
I don't know if
Move Dooku over.
I
You
like
can put
Dooku
him
better.
there.
I've like grown to like I didn't like and Dooku never appealed to me when I was a kid, but as I've gotten older, I like Dooku more.
Well, I like the complexity of Dooku, and the actor's amazing.
He's kind of the most moral.
Dooku's
Sith,
better.
weirdly.
Dooku's significantly better because of the actor.
Yeah.
And I think that's
Yeah,
why
there is
Thrawn's
some
going to
li-
be.
mhm.
That's why I think Thrawn's going to be really good
Yeah,
when we see him in
Mickelson
live
doing it,
action
yeah.
because of the actor. I
Mhm.
mean, I know he's the same voice actor. I'm not stupid, but when we see him in live action with blue skin, it's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah, 100%.
What do we got now? We'll hold it up first while we discuss it.
Klieg Lars.
I don't even know who that is.
that's Shmi Skywalker's husband from like Attack of the Clones.
Oh.
Who doesn't have like a leg? You remember? It's Owen Lars'
Well,
dad, man.
he's a D. I'll give him a D.
Is he better than
because
Jar Jar's?
he did buy a slave to free her.
That is true. That's cool.
So
yeah.
he's not Schindler.
He's not better than
He's
Trevor.
not Schindler, but like he did do something, you know.
He's not Schindler. He's not.
I could have done more.
Oh my
He
god.
bought one slave. Hey, it's
Fuck's
better than
sake.
buying no slaves.
Asajj Ventress. I like Asajj Ventress
I
a
like
lot.
Asajj Ventress. I don't know where she was on the other list.
She's A, right?
I'd put her with
I think a little bit better than Dooku, maybe.
I don't think she's better than Dooku. No way, she's better than Dooku.
She isn't. How about here?
She's not better than Thrawn.
I think she's better than Thrawn.
All
I
right,
think she's
you
more
know,
I think she's more complex
I
than
think
Thrawn.
I don't think she's that high of an A.
I'll tell you what, I'll do. Is she better than? Okay, fine. Actually, no, you're right. Let's put her here. She's
But
not better
I
than
think
both.
there you have a
Let's put
gap
her
there.
here.
I feel makes
That's
more
that.
sense
That makes
there.
more sense.
Yeah. I mean, I realize
think I'm
some of these
overdoing it a little bit.
some of these should have probably could theoretically be switched later,
Probably.
but we're not going to do that. So
Wilro Hood.
Will Roll Hood? I don't even know. Hold that up, because no one knows
I
who
have
the
to
fuck
get the
that
tape
is.
ready first, man. This dude with the ice cream.
Oh, I have that ice cream maker,
Yeah, I know. We gotta.
and I actually
we gotta bring that here.
recreated. I recreated that during COVID. I
Yeah.
ran in my garage holding that.
He's C.
You know,
He's
an
iconic,
F.
bro.
He's an F.
What do you mean he's an F?
Okay, he
He's so
doesn't
good,
know.
bro. He's D.
He doesn't know in 1980 when Empire Strikes
I don't
Back
care,
comes
man.
out, that jerk stole ran away with an ice cream maker.
He's better
he
than-
is not a
He's
D.
better than Phasma.
He's not better than Phasma. He's better. He's
That's funny.
almost as
Is he
bad.
better than C.O. Bibble?
No, he's next to C.O. Bibble. Yeah, he doesn't even have a line.
Fine.
You can't be higher than an F if you don't have a line.
All right.
And he literally ran away with an ice cream maker. So screw him.
All right. Only important characters from here on out.
No.
Like
I don't want important characters.
like Prince Lee Char.
I find that character obnoxious.
Yeah, this character sucks. This is one of the weaker Clone Wars characters.
D.
Yeah. Yeah. Low D. Like a little bit. Nah. It's.
Yeah, he's fine there.
Oh fuck.
He's better than a guy that doesn't
I messed
speak.
up the tape.
Yeah.
He's better than the guy that doesn't speak. Yeah, sure. Yeah, there you go. He's right next to Appa. You can have some company.
Okay.
Big Head. Mundi.
I will say that he's got to go. I put him right with Samuel Jackson.
I think they kind of operate a similar
That's
role
why he
within the
goes
story.
right next to
'Cause
him.
he's supposed to be,
But
like
he's lower.
He's supposed to be a more dogmatic Jedi in the Order.
But he's lower. Yeah, he's a jerk.
And I think he's cool. Like even in canon, like
He's important, but he's not a great.
like even his commander, like he's like has a high he has some good extended universe stuff either way. I don't want to get too much into him. He's a little
no,
obscure.
because we're gonna be here for too long. Some of these characters.
Jango Fett. I don't even hold that one up. I don't think.
Jango Fett, we don't need to hold it up. Everybody knows Jango Fett is. Jango Fett's.
Is he with Boba? Or is he better?
I don't think he's better than Boba.
I think they're about the same. I think they have about the same amount of impact.
I mean, obviously he's important because he's a genetic thing. He's not better than Wedge, though, is he?
Yeah, I think he's better than Wedge. He's cool. He
You
does
can
cool.
put him with his dad or his kid. Put him with his
But
kid.
Tamara Morrison is
Put him with his
I think
kid.
Tamara Morrison kind of sells.
Sure,
it.
I'll give it
I'll
Tamara
give him
Morrison.
slightly better than Boba.
Sure.
Actually, no. Boba with the extended stuff might be better. With Mando, I always have to forget, because he's so good in Mando, and he's just so there in his own show. So
Yeah, well, that's not his fault.
true.
So.
Tech from Bad Batch.
I like all the Bad Batch characters. I don't think
He got a lot of development in the last season.
I would say all the Bad Batch, all the guys in what are they, 99 or whatever, Clone Force 99. I think everybody in Bad Batch to me is an A.
Yeah, I think Tech would have been way lower beforehand, but he's now kind of up there. He's a little bit lower, eh?
Sure,
here.
put him
I think
with
Tech's
Grogu.
like here.
Because I think all of Bad Batch could go right there.
I think R.I.P.
Yeah.
No, not to spoil, but
Or is he?
or maybe
Or
might
is
not
he?
be. We'll see.
We don't
I'm
know.
actually a little bit curious about that.
He may rock up.
We got another
Listen,
Jedi,
He is half up.
Luminara Unduli, who was Barriss Offee, the one Jedi who betrays Ahsoka, is master. And there's even an idea that those two characters we meet, like Rafa and Martez, and the Trey sisters from the last season of Clone Wars, that their parents were killed during a Jedi chasing someone.
Okay.
And there's an idea that Luminar even says to her may the Force some really insensitive Force shit. It's it all is as the Force wills it. Bye, kid.
B.
So I think she does a good job in that,
B.
but she's also unlikable.
B.
B?
B.
You like B for Luminara and
B or
Dooley?
C. I don't think she's.
I think C maybe. I
Alright.
don't know if here.
I don't even know if she's that high.
Yeah,
That's fine.
near Poggle.
Yeah, put him next to that jerk.
Near Obi-Wan's girlfriend, Satine.
She's very important.
I like Satine a lot. I think her the writing for the character is pretty good. The background.
I don't know. I honestly have
The
kind
related-
of forgotten a lot of the lore, so put her wherever you want.
A little bit less blender. There.
She's not more important than Boba Fett.
She's cool. I just want, she has a good impact on the story, but she's not around a lot. She can be annoying with the whole pacifism thing occasionally, because you do want the Mandalorians to be Mandalorians, even so. But she's a good obstacle in the way of getting that though. Jocasta Nu. Everyone loves Jocasta Nu.
I have no idea who that is. I have no idea who that
It's
is.
the librarian in the Jedi Temple.
F.
She does suck. She
F.
does immediately tell.
She
does
sucks.
She does survive Order
Because she
66,
is the most
though.
stereotypical librarian in the history of librarians. It's not even original.
She does survive Order 66
I don't
initially
care.
before Vader murders her.
I don't care. She's an F.
Is she the best enough?
No, she's not the best in F.
Is she better than Wilma
She
Hood?
might as well be carrying an ice cream maker, so no.
Wilma Hood should be a little bit lower.
I don't know if I agree with that. She's just a jerk.
Yeah, we'll go with Jocasta.
She's like marrying the librarian.
I don't think the F really matters in the scale. I think if you're F, you're just
She's
an F.
never
It doesn't
been
matter where
married.
you
She's
are.
an old maid. Nobody likes her.
The child that Anakin murders in episode 3.
Uh,
Master Skywalker, what are we going to do?
He's a D. He's over with the trumpet player. He's Max O. Cool Dude, whatever his name.
He's just iconic. You do remember him.
He's a meme.
Yeah,
he's
Master
only-
Skywalker.
Master Skywalker. Shut up, kid. You're dead.
Paz Vizsla.
You got once in a while. I don't remember the names.
This guy from Mando. Big dude, big boy.
Oh, that guy's great.
Yeah, great final stand. Really good final stand, actually. He would have been lower before last season. He's one of the few characters that actually got some development in season 3.
He's R5.
Look right here.
Yeah.
Is he better than Grievous?
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm cool.
He's this big-ass
Yeah,
dude.
Paz grew on me a lot.
He's a, he's a,
I'm cool with that.
yeah.
What else we got here that's interesting? Oh, Admiral Haldo, who again is customarily like everyone else in Lego form. I'm thinking F.
She's the worst character.
She's a horribly written character.
She's not even a good
it's
character.
nothing the actress can do. Like
Yeah.
the character's just so horribly written for like narrative contrivance.
Yeah.
So like I think just like yeah.
She's
Like-
she's way over.
Yeah, I'm looking at it down here like
She's
genuinely.
really bad.
I don't
because
care that she is. I don't care it's a woman. I don't care that she has blue hair. That's not my fault. That's not like what I care about. She's just not a well-written
there's
character.
no good writing around that character, and it's such a forced character. It belongs in the Kathleen Kennedy lair.
The Kathleen Kennedy. That's not what it's called.
I know,
That's
but
not what
that's why it's called. It is that lair. though.
Dexter Jetster. Disgusting character. Like absolutely, I hate his dirty shirt. It's such an out of that. Also, that setting is so out of place in Star Wars. Do you
Yeah.
not know who Dexter Jester is?
Wait, what? Who is that?
This is the guy that Obi-Wan goes to talk to at the start of like Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
He's gross.
He's a stereotype.
He's
so
like D.
He's low D.
He's like better than like. Is he better than Phasma?
Who knows?
He's like I'll put him
He
here.
might as well have got choked. So
He's like a memorable D.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
make sure
like
he's in D and he's not like hovering in C.
yeah,
Lower
this
him
is-
down a
this
little
is-
bit. A couple of those are a little high there.
Okay, my
So,
bad.
All right, we'll keep it going. We'll be all right.
But see, I'm not trying to waste too much time.
All right, 41 minutes, so we're doing good. We're moving pretty good here. We're not getting stuck.
Yeah, we're just vibing. Oh, Porkins, I see there. Everyone knows Porkins.
Our actor's is passed away, but yesterday was his birthday. He would have been 75 if he wouldn't have died.
Oh my God.
Well, that happened to be on the thing.
All
so
right then.
Porkins is terrible.
He's murdered and he's bullied by his fellow pilots.
Yeah, because
they named him
Porkins. So he's and
I
he's
think there's some horrific
and he's
behind
like-
the scenes stuff
and he
relating
has-
to why he's called Porkins
Okay,
too.
can I just say why does Big say eject?
Yeah, where?
There's
Eject
nowhere
to where?
for him to go.
He's gonna land on the
It's
Death Star,
almost-
bro.
Okay, wait. No, I just realized what it is. It's cyberbullying. You know when you say to
Eject,
someone,
bro.
kill yourself?
Kill yourself, quick!
Biggs was saying,
He's like, oh, it's funny.
my God.
Where's he going?
Biggs was saying, no, but kill yourself. That's why he says eject.
That's funny as fuck.
Nobody likes you. Kill yourself.
That's fucking awful. Fucking hell. Where's Porkins going?
D, F.
F.
He might as well be with Choker Guy.
Where-
No, I'll put him in F just because he's so bad.
He's good.
Sure, he's there.
He's not putting him
Follow
in
me,
F.
Porkins. Right behind you, Red 2 or whatever 2 he is.
I think I see Tarkin there. Tarkin's a good one to do.
Tarkin.
Tarkin's might be high.
Tarkin's an
I think
S.
Tarkin's high.
Tarkin's
Tarkin's one of the most evil characters in the canon.
Tarkin's S.
Like genuinely.
He's
he's
near Palpatine.
I think he's with Palps. Like genuinely.
Put him with his buddy
He's,
Palps.
he's like Bale. He's
His
like the
best
opposite
buddy.
side of Bale.
His best buddy Palps.
But like really, really good.
Those guys.
Grief-
And the actor's great.
Yeah. Grief Karga.
Even though his CGI is bad, we're not going to do
Yeah. Grief Karga.
that. He's
Carl
a solid
Weathers.
A.
It's Carl Weathers.
He's
Come on.
a solid A.
Yeah, I think solid. They're near like Mace Windu, maybe.
No, put him with
Like near
Andy
Boba?
Serkis. No, A.
Oh, A. That's right.
Put
here.
him with Andy Serkis.
like near.
Yeah,
near,
like
near
there's
Hondo.
fine.
Up with
yeah,
Hondo.
like anybody in that
As
area.
good as Hondo.
Yeah, he's
sure.
a lot like Hondo.
Like
so.
similar-ish roles. Ooh, Krennic from Rogue One. I like Krennic a lot. I like the actor a lot.
Yeah, but he's a B.
Uh,
He's not better than
I like the
Obi-Wan's
imperialness
girlfriend.
of him that he
Yeah.
he only has power because he like grasped what he could. He had a connection to Galen Erso that he
He's
was
Moff
able to,
Gideon light.
Yeah, he's like a conniving little like thing. So like B, you said like
I think he's over by Moff
like
Gideon.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he's like that great. We might get more of him though. Like he might be an Andor. We'll see.
Okay. I don't know why, but
Let's see. Oh, interesting. We don't have a lot of this character, but it's another Doctor Who voice actor. David Tennant.
well, we know David
Hugh
Tennant.
Yang,
We know that this
who
character
will be showing up in
back.
Ahsoka. Yeah,
So you think this character is super important?
I think so. Or at least
so,
will
so where do
reasonably
you
important.
put them? I
I think
don't
it-
know enough about this character.
This character
honestly.
didn't they? I'm pretty sure he like won a like the David Tennant won like best guest voice actor for this
in
literally.
animated series.
Yeah, for animated series.
Well,
like
put it wherever you want.
I think he's like
mean,
low B. Like he's he's like pretty. He's one
He
of the
may
more.
move up.
He's one of the more memorable like
could
side
move up.
characters. Like
He
he's
could
on the
move
thaw in this scene.
Yep.
So
All right.
from the trailer. What else we got? Let's look someone interesting.
I want them. I want only important characters now.
All right, like Kitster.
F.
What do you mean? It's
F.
Kitster, bro.
F.
All right, fine.
Run him over with a pod racer.
Oh, God damn it! It's like
And it's like a lazy name. Like he's a kid, so we'll just call him Kitster.
yeah.
He's a kid. He's a kidster. He's a kid.
Finis Valorum.
Who?
He's the first chancellor in the
Yeah,
in Phantom Menace.
He's terrible, so he's a D or an F.
He's an F. He's not very memorable.
He's an F.
He's
Put
just
him
kinda
over with.
He's a
Put
really
him
shitty,
over with
he's
Jurassic
a really
Park.
shitty politician.
Put him over with Jurassic Park woman. The woman from Jurassic Park who put with the blue hair.
Oh,
and the
Holdo. You
Holdo.
think he's this low?
Yeah, he's awful.
He's not good.
He's awful.
I don't have any opinion on him, so I'll let
Yeah,
your opinion.
He's awful, and he's just he always. You know what I don't like? He always plays the exact same guy.
Yeah.
That actor is always that same dweeb at everything he's ever been in.
BB-8.
No, wait, hold on. I gotta switch to it.
Oh,
Back-
BB-8.
I mean, I don't know BB-8. I refuse to
I
give BB-8.
want to punch BB-8.
You know what? BB-8 was fine in the first movie, but then they
I
got
sick
way
of him.
too.
I got sick of him in The Last Jedi.
Yeah, like suddenly he's like better than every droid ever. So out of revenge, I'm making him a C.
He can go with Poe.
Yeah.
He's better than these guys.
He can go with his buddies down there.
He's still better.
Because
than
you know
them,
what?
but-
Like, how dare you disrespect R2D2?
yeah, like his presence ends up like being like, why isn't R2 here doing this?
Like R2's a better character, and we had
100%.
R2. Why couldn't he just be R2's droid?
Then we got another. All right.
Like, why couldn't he just been?
B2 Emo
I
from
love this
Andor. I love this
character.
guy. He's a little
This-
he's a little dog
all right,
thing.
so yeah, he is a dog.
I don't know if he's like like that. He's not that complex, if that makes sense. Like he doesn't do a lot.
I think he's a solid B character because C, put him somewhere in B. I don't really care where,
I
but
think
like
he's
I just like, why can't I come? It's almost
it's weird.
heartbreaking.
It's hard to rank him.
They do so much with B that makes it heartbreaking.
I'll put him above
that. It's
R4.
such a great character because it's got that dog quality, that loyalness. Can I come with you? And the voice acting is
I'll put him
design's
I'll put him
great.
like here.
Yeah, he can fit there. I
I'll
mean,
put him-
I just
he fits there well.
Yeah, he's just such a great, And I have an opinion of that B is they're going to use somehow it's going to happen to B and they're going to put B into K, whatever K. What's his face? B's going to become K.
Yeah, people have thought that. There's some people thinking around that. That might be. We'll see.
Because they definitely took B at the end of the first season of Endor.
Snai Snoodles. F.
F. Especially because they ruined her lore
That's
by
simple.
because
She
they
did kill Zero the Hutt.
yeah, but
for some
also
reason.
What
I don't know why.
when they redid her, like took her out of the puppet and made her into CGI, like, and they did that stupid CG, like the 3D lips thing
Yeah.
and the with her lips going to the camera to get rid of her.
Ooh, I actually want to do him. Crosshair.
Crosshair.
I love Crosshair. Crosshair's
Crosshair's
really good.
actually, in my
Crosshair
mind,
staying in the Empire was such a good decision. like, to
Crosshair
get that
could be
angle.
an S because he's
Yeah, I
such
think
a.
Crosshair could be S.
I think he's an S because he represents
I think
like
Caden's better than him, but I'm gonna put him in S.
he's definitely you can move Kanan over. He's definitely an S, and here's my rationale why: because he represents what some of the clones are going through. They don't ever really purge themselves of Order 66.
Yeah.
Just because it was a chip, some of them still believe it, and they've never broken away from that. And now we do start to see that he is realizing that, but it takes a while.
Yeah.
It's a very complex character. And it's the same actor performing the character in a completely different way.
Yeah. General Hux.
Terrible.
Yeah, really bad. One of the worst officer types of like the Imperial entity we've ever got. Like F.
His speech is bad.
I think F. Like I'm
Yeah,
not
he's
even,
an F.
Like I'm not.
That
like,
stupid speech where he's giving the Hitler speech,
Yeah.
like, is terrible.
The Armorer
There's no
from the
there's-
Mandalorian.
We don't know enough about her. I'm just
She they've kept the mystique going too long.
She's a C.
Yeah, like mid C, like
I'm sick
above
of-
Luminara.
Yeah, I'm
like,
sick of her speeches.
What else?
This
we
is
got?
the way.
Yeah, we're just doing a couple Zoom ones here. I mean, we did that one the other day. Rose Tico.
I feel bad for Rose.
It's not the actress's fault, but
I
not a
feel
good.
bad.
She's better than Hall, though.
But it's a terrible character. She might as well be down there.
She could be. She's not F. I don't think she's F, but she's not likable.
She's worse than Porkins.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
She could be better than. No, she's probably better than Phasma.
I mean, they
though, right?
literally gave her. They
Is
literally.
she better than Phasma?
Yeah, I think so. She can go with Phasma. Her and Phasma can hang out.
Yeah.
Like, sure. It's again nothing with the. It's not nothing to do with the actor. She had nothing you can do in the scripts that bad.
Yeah. Give me a good one.
Brazo from Andor, the big guy.
I love.
He
Brazo.
whacks a dude with Marva Andor's brick.
Yeah.
He represents the spirit of the rebellion well.
Yes, and he's gonna get better.
He better come back and be a
Oh, no,
fighter.
he's
or
on the
something.
ship with
Yeah,
them.
he gets away. He's alive.
And obviously something's gonna have to happen to him before Rogue One.
He's not like a Kino level, so he's like B.
He's
Like
he could,
next to
yeah,
Boba?
he's there. I'm okay
like
with that.
Boba.
Yeah, he's a solid.
He's like it's hard to rank some of these guys against each other because they do Andor especially because Andor's a very different show
Right.
and the characters are very different than a lot of other Star Wars characters because they're more just people. Whereas like a lot of Star Wars guys are like I have this big role. Let's see. Babu Freak from Rise of Skywalker, a movie I fucking despise. The little droid guy. I like Babu. I think the race
Babu's
is cool.
probably the only Rise of Skywalker character
Yeah, I've said
I
this
like.
before. He's like a C.
Um,
He's like a bit more
He's
memorable.
funny, so he's a C.
He's
so
like near
he's,
Poggle. Like
he's better. Yeah, he's in there in the middle someplace.
Poggle should be lower. Poggle should be. Poggle is way too fucking. Poggle's going D. Poggle's going. It's like
Sure, I'm fine with that.
yeah, like he's fine. He's memorable at least.
Yeah, especially because of the stuff in Mando.
Mm-hmm.
No squeezy. No squeezy.
A solo character. Tobias Beckett, Woody Harrelson's character.
He's fine.
He's cool. Like,
He's a
it's-
B.
I don't hate him. He's like.
He's a low.
Is he
B.
B? Or I think he's like C.
Okay, he's higher than C-3PO.
He's better than the Armorer.
Okay, sure. Yeah, he's the armor. Sure.
Yeah, he's like that.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Savage Opress, Darth Maul's brother.
He's just there's nothing
Clancy
original.
Clancy Brown.
There's really
He's-
nothing
he's
original.
better,
Hold
but-
it back up. I'm sorry. I was
Oh, yeah.
late on
Yeah.
the buttons there. He's not original at all. He's not better than Grievous.
I think he's around Grievous, maybe a little bit lower. Maybe like
he's
I think he's A or no, he's B.
not
He's
a-
B. He's B.
He's low B.
He's lower B, I think. I think he's around like Grievous's level. Like I think he's around this level of villain, if that makes sense.
but he's
Like,
lower than Obi-Wan's girlfriend.
Yeah, I think that's about
Just-
right.
We got space there.
Yeah,
so-
Obi-Wan's girlfriend has a little bit more development than he does.
Right.
What else we got? Let's see.
Give me a funny one. I want a ridiculous one.
Wait, we'll do this one first because I found it.
Okay.
And I've been looking for it. K2SO.
K2SO is a solid A.
Yeah, I think like around here. I think.
Yeah.
I think like he's only in the one movie.
Yeah, but
So,
we're going to be getting him in.
boy-
We're going to get him in this season.
Yeah,
of
and
Andor.
he'll be an S very shortly.
So he might move up to S, especially if it turns out that he's B as well.
Yeah, exactly. What? Let's see a fun.
Because his loyalty would make sense that he's B.
100%. Jamilia.
Is that Padme's mom?
No.
Who is that?
This is like the replacement queen of that
Oh,
movie.
D. She's terrible.
I don't even know if she's in
She's
like.
D. You can make her an F for all I care.
I don't. I think she's.
She's
I don't
useless.
remember anything
I don't
about
remember
this
anything
character.
about her.
I don't remember anything.
She's like she's James Polk, like in terms of presidents of the United States. Like nobody knows anything about them.
Yeah.
They didn't do anything.
All right. Dud Bolt.
Any of the pod racers are an F.
Any of them?
Yes, because the fact that
This I don't remember what this one does, so this
Because-
one could be F. Yeah.
because in the extended cut of
it's so long.
it's so long because they introduce each one, and we have like a mini series about each one.
I think that might be one of the extended cut
yeah,
ones.
he's there and he's awful, and anybody in the pod race besides Sabula is an F.
That's funny. Watto.
Again,
This is the
he
disgusting
has to go
one.
an F because he's
racist. Yeah, that's right.
He's like, and I don't even want to discuss why he's racist. But it's like, hey, how you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah,
hey,
there's a lot of those characters in
it's
Phantom
like
Menace, unfortunately.
It's the most obnoxious, and although they do like make his life terrible, and when we see him again, but in episode 2, but good.
Chirrut Imwe.
I like this character
love
a lot. A lot of people don't like this character. I like this character.
People don't like this character?
A lot of people don't like this character.
I think I like the expansion.
he's
of the Force
he's definitely with Andy Serkis.
Oh, I think I think like their limited appearance. Yeah, I think that's good. Like he's very memorable.
I think he's an important
I
character.
think he's the second best movie character besides.
He's the first character
K2 in that movie.
He's the first character in Rogue One that is Force sense that we really see that has awareness of the Force but isn't a Jedi, but can use the Force in limited ways. And I think that is a nice expansion in the films that we hadn't had up until that point. Because I don't think we have any other characters that do that.
I don't think so. Admiral Ozell.
Anybody who chokes is an F.
Anyone gets choked to death?
He's
Like,
an F.
he
That's
gets
the first
choked
one.
To death?
You failed me for the last
does
time.
he get choked to
Admiral.
death better or worse than
Let's put all the choke
than
guys
Achilles?
together. Anybody gets choked, it's going to the exact same
You know,
spot.
fair enough. Yeah.
Mid D.
Ayla Secura, Blue Twi'lek girl. She has a one arc in Clone Wars. She has relations with Kit Fisto.
Wherever you want. I don't know her.
I think she's one of the better Jedi-ish. I don't know if she's not. She doesn't have more story than either of these two, though. So
She's a C then.
like low C with like.
You just disrespected
I
B.
just disrespected B. Unfortunately, the B is very big for.
Why
whatever
did
reason.
you do that to me?
Yeah, you can go there.
Why did you do that to me, jerk?
What else we got? The Client. He doesn't have a lot to do. He's cool though in his appearances because also the actor is very like just fun to have
he's a
around.
D though. He's a D.
Yeah, he doesn't really have. Is he better than Klieg Lars?
Put him with Klieg.
I think he's better than Klieg.
Random old guy actors can all go there.
He just dies like for to make Gideon seem a little bit more formidable. Marva Andor.
Oh, she's
Mama
tremendous.
Andor. Very good, limited amount of time. Very good speech. Might be the best speech in Star Wars.
I think the speech
Post-unanimous.
alone makes her at least with Gwen Erso.
Like with Jyn Erso? I
Jen
think
Erso.
I think her and Jyn can
I
be
would put her
to be
with Jen
together.
Erso.
Yeah, I think just the speech gets her there. She's like doesn't do a lot.
And obviously,
a
there's
lot to do
more lore to
otherwise.
her, which we're never going to know.
And her
But we
saving
know
of
that she
Cassian
did a
is
lot
really
of cool
good.
stuff. Yeah, like
Yeah.
she's really important. And the speech is great because it really does, really in many ways, start the rebellion.
Mhm.
Like, really gets the rebellion out there on the hollow web or whatever they call it.
I don't even remember this guy's name. I think Roose Tarpals. I think
That's the other guy.
that's the guy. It's the general.
So
yeah.
He's got to go.
He gets murdered by capturing General Grievous in Clone Wars.
Yes. Well,
He
actually,
does
it's fun.
capture Grievous.
He does
He
have a
does.
really good death.
He's-
So
yeah.
I'm going to put him with C-3PO.
Because
Because he actually dies really well.
He's probably the best Gungan.
Yeah,
He's the least annoying Gungan.
he's the best Gungan we get,
Yeah.
especially better than King Frog dude, whatever. you know.
R7.
Who?
Ahsoka's droid.
I know nothing about this droid.
She takes a bullet for Ahsoka in the finale.
D.
So I did. He's like, yeah.
I don't
probably-
know
yeah,
anything
D.
about her. It's
I
a
don't
D.
even know. I don't know if
It's not even a good.
I don't know if R7 has any characterization.
Yeah, it just
Like, I was-
takes a bullet.
She's
I didn't know
going
they
D.
had
I don't-
bullets.
She's going in D. I don't
Was it
care.
a bullet or a blaster
that
shot?
It's too big. Gunji. I see Gunji. We like Gunji here. Gunji supremacy. Little Wookiee Jedi guy. He comes back in Bad Batch.
D.
Yeah, he's a little B tier. Lower B tier, like here.
He can be with B.
Yeah, he can be B.
B with B.
What else we got? Queel from The Mandalorian.
Isn't that from Guardians of the Galaxy?
No, not that's Quill.
Oh.
Queel, little Ugnaught guy.
Solid.
I
high
have
B.
spoken.
Solid IB with next to
like here.
yeah.
I think that works.
Yeah.
I think that.
Solid character. Didn't get enough of him, but
Yeah, he gets
important
murdered
character.
pretty quickly, but
helps evolve the Mando character.
oh yeah, 100%. Oh yeah, you helps him break up a little bit.
Nick Nolte.
B1 battle droid.
They're all F.
No, they're not. They're great,
They all
bro.
suck.
They're all good.
I don't care if they're funny.
They're going
They all
with Jar.
suck.
No, they're better than Jar Jar. They're not annoying though. They're actually genuinely funny at occasion.
Well, fine, you can put them at the end of C.
They can go. They're fun. Are
The
they funny?
very end of
They're
C.
like 3PO. Because
No.
3PO's a kid. No, because 3PO's funny too a lot of the time, but he's also annoying. It's the same thing.
All right, sure.
It's similar.
Sure.
I can't put him behind
Roger,
Wolfie Amari.
Roger. Wait a second. What are you doing here?
That's funny.
Like, I feel like I could do the voice of that character. Like, what are you doing here?
There we go.
Wait a second. That's not right.
Kit Fisto.
I like Kid Fisto.
I like Kit Fisto a lot.
Because his whole characterization is based on one reaction in the movie
Yeah.
that they made him cocky.
I think he's better than these two.
He's certainly better
I like
than
him better
these
than
ones.
those two. He
Yeah.
embodies the Jedi way a little
Yeah.
bit more.
And his lore in Clone Wars is pretty
He's
good,
cool when he
actually.
shows up in Clone Wars the few
Yeah,
times
like
he does.
he's good in Clone Wars.
And he is, again, he's banging Ayla Sakura, so we got to give him
All
some
right,
credit.
let's keep it
We gotta,
clean.
we gotta get
Family podcast.
This is not a family podcast.
Well, it's about a father and son, so I don't need to hear that shit from you. You're grounded.
Laura Senteca.
I don't even remember.
That's
who
the
that-
guy. It's played by the old dude, the start of the legendary actor, and the start of The Force Awakens, who is promptly thereafter cut in half by Kylo.
Yeah, he's D.
D for wasting the character.
Yeah,
sure,
wasting
yeah.
an actor.
At least we'll give
wasting a good actor.
I'll give the actor respect. So he's
Yeah.
not. I won't put him in. I refuse to put the actor in F. But
Right. Okay. Oh, that's that's what's his? I can't wait.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, he's. Why am I? Oh, that's terrible. I apologize for not remember his name.
He's in Game of Thrones too.
Yeah.
Gonki.
This is not all power droids. This is just Gonki.
This is specifically just Gonki from Bad Batch.
So Gonki's a C.
Gonki's a solid C. Yeah,
He's closer to.
He's like with Babu.
Yeah, he can be.
You can go with Babu
You can
Frick.
go with Babu.
You can go with Babu.
Babu Frick. No squeezy. No squeezy.
That's no squeezy. I don't know why this one's so huge, but Barriss Offee. We talked about her master a little while ago. Let's see, the one who frames Ahsoka for the Jedi Temple
D,
massacre.
just because she's awful.
No, she's better than her master.
Or put her with.
Just the one arc does a lot for her. She's
Oh,
very
that's
uninteresting before that arc.
Fine.
But she's a solid C tier, I would say.
Okay.
Sebulba. Pod racer guy.
He's the only pod racer
Doug
that's not an F.
He's like
And
D.
somehow he's still around in one of the other movies.
Is he?
Yeah, we see
Is he
him
better than Dexter Jetster? Is he more memorable?
I think he's in that same movie, so put him with Dexter
I think
Jetster.
he's a decent minor villain for Anakin for a
Yeah.
little bit. Because the pod race scene is good.
Yeah, sure.
What do you mean sure?
I'll take your word.
The pod
for it.
race scene is fun.
This is what I call pod racing.
Yeah. Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru.
I love that they're together, the burn version.
I don't know, man. We have
They're
their normal
D.
pictures in here somewhere.
They're
I'm
D.
I'm not putting these guys up here.
They're D.
Their corpses are D.
They're D.
When do they?
They're Porkins.
I'm just gonna. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
They're not even on the board.
I don't care,
They're on
man.
the brick.
I could care less.
They're on the brick.
Gar Saxon. He was in Rebels for a little bit. He's in charge of the Mandalore for the Empire, and he's in the Clone Wars finale as a boss.
I don't know.
He has one of the coolest armors for Mandalore. He's literally his visor glows up. He's got maul horns
put him
on
wherever
it.
you want. I don't know. who
I think he's a solid villain to have. I don't know actually. I don't think I could put him B tier. I don't think he's complex
Put him next
enough.
to Gonki.
Put him next to Gonki. I don't know. I think he's probably around the armor.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that they're similar-ish.
All right. Should we grab a couple off of the existing board?
Yeah. Anyone here that you
Where do you want to put Admiral Akbar?
I think this is one of the more iconic minor characters in all of Fit. Let's be
Yeah.
real. Can he be
He's
A?
an A.
I think he's A. I think
Bring up a
I think him and Bale-
Hammerhead Corvette.
him and Bale can
Bring
be
up a Hammerhead
there.
Corvette.
That's Radis. Oh, that's Radis actually.
that's the other guy?
That's the guy from Rogue One.
Oh, okay.
Because they're two different. The Rogue One Radis is actually
And it's a
pretty high up
trap
there,
makes
too.
you an A.
Mhm.
And I feel he deserves an A because they kill him unnecessarily in Rise of Skywalker.
You don't know that
Or
character
Rise of
that
whatever.
well.
Rise of the stupid
Ooh,
movie.
this is a cool one. Another Andor character, Dedra Miro. That's the Imperial.
She's a great bad
ISB
guy.
officer.
She's
really
a
good
solid
bad
A.
guy.
Solid A.
One of the better Imperials we've ever got.
Yep.
Yeah, put her around pretty.
I think that mic just died. I got to turn the other one up.
Yeah, the mic did.
I think the mic just died. The battery died. So okay. All right,
Ready
keep
to go?
going.
Can
Yeah,
you hear
keep
me?
going. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. No mic now.
No, we're gonna have we got the floor mic in front of you.
So yeah. Zam Wesell, the changeling from like who's like tries to murder Padme.
I don't know. Whatever, everyone. I'm gonna change the battery real quick.
I got you.
It's fine when you're looking at that mic.
Like
but go ahead.
Sebulba level.
Sure.
Like her CGI is pretty distracting. I have to face that way when I want to talk.
What was that?
Am I facing that way when I want to talk?
Yeah, as long as
Facing-
you're talking that way, it's good.
I
It's
see.
fine.
What else we got here? Is that Red Leader? Red Leader. Though I don't think I know his name off the top of my head.
I'm sorry about that. Red Leader is awesome.
Yeah,
I
he's
think he's really I think he's well done.
Like a B tier, right?
Yeah,
Is he better than Wedge, or is he on like same
he's
level as
definitely
Wedge?
better than Wedge because he understands that he's dying.
Yeah, his
and he
death is
tries
cool. When
to
he
get the
his
young
yell when
guys-
he's good is kind of iconic.
He understands that he's got to empower the young guys to, like guys, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Without saying it, like he has to do that.
Like
you
near
know?
Brazo, maybe.
Yeah, sure. He's a similar character, Brazo. Check one. Let's see if this is not working. Hold on. Check one. Check one. Check one. Check one. All right, hey, we're back. Okay, change the batteries. Here, take the battery.
Back in business.
Back in business.
I don't remember what this droid's fucking called, but it's the droid that catches Finn, Rose, and DJ. Yeah,
F.
because it's part of one of the worst.
F.
I think that's the worst plot in all of Star Wars.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
like, it goes with the racists.
There's way too many, so I
I know
don't
we're
know.
just
like-
going through.
We're going through.
Zeb Sineska.
He saves them from the ice planet.
He finds
So
that
he's
he's
a
the
solid-
pilot that
he's
finds
donkey.
Han and Luke.
He's a C. Just throw him in
He's
C.
a C?
He's a C.
For what?
Because he just, why no, he's a D
Fine.
then. You can
Actually,
make him a
I think
D.
he looks
He's
cool.
better than
He
Porkins.
looks cool. He is better than Porkins.
He doesn't die randomly.
I don't think we
he
see
might
him die.
die.
I don't think we see
I'm
him after
assuming
that
he
scene,
dies in the
so-
Battle of Hoth, but like we don't know. He looks like he is way overweight to be sitting in that capsule.
Admiral Piet.
You know what? I really like Admiral Piet as
He's
much
good.
as you can like.
He's like a whipped dog.
He's a solid high B.
Yeah, like he's memorable. Like he's like these guys.
He's no worse. He's no
I think he's
worse
better
than
Boba.
Big Head.
How about here?
He's no worse. No, he's Big Head, but
Why do we have these two? Why is Big Head better than the Fets?
move Big Head
I
down.
think Big Head should be like.
Move
like with,
Big
like-
Head over by, and I think that's where he should be too.
He should be like with
Yeah, and I think he should be over there too. Piet should be over there too,
With here?
because he's
Here?
basically yes,
big
because
fat
he's the
guy.
same thing. He's literally the same thing,
He
just
can go-
from a
he can go
different
with Krennic and
perspective.
Moff Gideon. He can go with those three.
But he's just another
Yeah.
version of the same, like, bureaucrat. Like, Big Head's a bureaucrat, Piet's a bureaucrat.
100%,
And he's
yeah.
well played. There's a character I'm really looking to get to, and you haven't brought her up yet.
Claude.
F.
All right, I'm cool. Yeah,
F.
sure. He's kind of horrific, which I
Yes,
do like.
It's
but
awful.
I
The
do
fact
like-
that they named him Claude.
But his
makes
racism
him
makes
F.
he was in the marketing for some reason
Yeah,
too.
like this stupid.
Which character are you
You know
looking
which
for?
character
I
I'm
don't know
talking
which
about.
character you're talking about.
It's a person from the first movie.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of people. Oh, I gotta know where the fuck
You
she
know
is.
who I'm
I don't know
talking
where
about.
she is. I gotta find
I want to do that character so bad.
her. Echo.
Echo, again, with all the other clone characters, is
I think
all
he's
going.
seen A.
He's with Tech.
I think he's
They're
better
all
than-
together
I think
in
he's-
front of
No, I think he's
Grogu.
better than Tech. I think he has a little bit more development because he has Clone Wars stuff.
All right, so
as
put him
well.
with
I think he
with
could be like with
below.
Thrawn.
Is he better than Lando? Yeah, he's better than Lando. Put him with Thrawn. Sure.
Yeah, you can go
All
with
right, I'm
these
okay
guys.
with that.
I think he's,
like. Yeah, because he's got a great story leading up.
people love that he
Because
survived.
he predates, and we named our dog after.
That is true. Our dog's
so,
name is
yeah,
Echo.
our dog. name is
Because
Echo.
he has the same color paint as like
Yes.
him as the Bad Batch. Like
Yes. Yeah, because he has lore before.
I'm gonna try to
Bad
find
Batch.
that one you're looking for, but and I'll just randomly grab people what I'm going
Okay.
through. Road to the
I
Hut.
don't know who that is.
That's Top of the Hut's son. What do you mean?
Does he die? Hopefully.
No, he gets brought back to him, and then we promptly thereafter never see him again.
Okay. F.
Yeah, he can go F.
Is
with,
he in
like-
the Clone Wars movie?
Yes, he's in the
Yeah,
2008
so
movie. that
anything
predates
that's
the
bad.
show.
That's yes.
Yeah.
It predates the show, and that's who they have to save or some bullshit. Right?
Yeah, that's about right.
Like lazy writing. Let's have established characters have to go to Tatooine again.
Let's see. Dr. Pershing, the
The
clone doctor.
Yes, his other character is significantly better.
D. With Lore Syntax.
Zach hates him because that terrible 20 minutes.
Zach hates that episode.
Because that episode's awful in Mandalorian.
Yep.
It's like, why are we watching this?
This is Boss Leone, who's like Boss Nas, but not. And he's in an arc where Anakin and Padme are like racist, and they say that Jungan's like
that's
the
why
Jar
he's
Jar
an
looks
F.
like him.
Put him over with the other
So
racist characters.
This is also a racist
all the characters
one.
that we perceive as being racist all end up at the bottom because fuck racism. Stop racism.
This clone is interesting. Mayday, who's in the one episode with
Mayday's an
Crosshair.
incredible
Like,
character.
and he's in 20 minutes, and he's fucking like great.
I think that's
So,
a solid B character.
He can be B from one episode. Like he can go here.
Yeah.
Like, for all I care.
Yeah,
Like,
he's a solid B character.
Like great
'Cause
character.
it really makes a difference.
one of the
in-
best episodes
it
of
changes
any,
Crosshair.
like, Clone Wars
it
Bad
changes
Batch.
Crosshair significantly in
Yep.
that episode. So
Oh, actually, this character's kind of important now. Senator Halle Bertoni.
I don't know. She's
involved in that, like, because again, they execute all the Kaminoans in. Just because she's a part of that arc and ends up being like getting Rampart in trouble. Like, yeah, I think that's cool.
She's not a D, but she's a C.
Because like the Emperor kind of saved her, so that she could be used.
Yeah,
for,
she's
like,
just
when it's
she
helpful.
just betrays her people.
I don't know if she's better than.
she
I'll
bet-
put her end of C.
She betrays her people.
All right.
We're an hour and 10 minutes in.
We're
How
gonna
much
go
more
for
longer you want to go?
Like 10 minutes. Then we're good.
Okay.
Let's try to. So I'm trying to hopefully try and find your guy. And sure, we'll do this guy.
Where's this? Oh, you already did a Soko's in the top already.
Actually, what's on anything on the board that you see that we want to rank? There's a couple actually that I think we can do.
Grab a couple off of there that we'll re-rank.
We'll do Ben Quadraneros.
Again, anybody's a pod racer is yes. Down at the bend with the other pod racer, and right in the middle of the bottom there.
An F.
Yes,
All right,
they're
fine.
F.
Yeah,
they're
this guy
all
does-
F. They're all F because of that, because of
by
toy
the way,
marketing.
We do love some of
They're
the
all bad
some
because
of
of
the F
toy
characters
marketing.
We kind of love. In
We
a
love
weird
to
way.
hate them because they're lame.
Yeah, in a weird way.
So, yes. No more pod racers. We don't care about
No
any
more
because
pod
it's all redundant.
It's all redundant. Oh my god. All right, Bix from Andor. She gets tortured with baby screams.
Bix is fine. I don't know.
She's
a low
than some of the other
B,
characters. Like,
mid C.
I'll put her around like C, like high C. She
Sure.
might do something in like.
Yeah, well, we don't know yet.
forward.
That's the problem.
But she
We
doesn't
just
get
don't
a
know.
lot to do
Yeah.
besides kind of be like the who Andor has to
I
go
want
and, like,
to
save.
get the what's his face off of the other board. Get the Enchanter, not the Enchanter, the Inquisitor.
The Grand Inquisitor.
Get the Grand Inquisitor.
You mean Megamind?
No, well, you have to show the picture. You ruined the joke now.
Yeah, well, this is
So that's the Grand
It's the
Inquisitor,
Grand
which
Inquisitor.
actually you just said was Megamind. So you printed out Megamind instead of the Grand Inquisitor
No,
because you're
that's
mad about
him.
the makeup.
That's him.
Oh, I thought that was the Megamind.
No, this is
I actually thought that
I'm
was
fucking with
Megamind.
you. No, it is. I'm fucking with
Wait,
you.
oh,
This
okay.
Is yes, it's a meme, bro.
Okay,
It's-
so he is.
He's only,
Inquisitors suck.
He's cool.
He's all over
he's
the
a good
place
villain
because
for Kanan
yes.
in the first season, but he's not good in Obi-Wan because he has that scene where I'm alive. Like he walks in at like 3 episodes.
right. So then put him in. Why don't you put him wherever you want?
Multiple characters in Obi-Wan just survive things like everyone else dies.
Yep.
in another show. So I don't know what that's
Right.
about. C.
Okay.
End of B. I'm just gonna like all those characters stacked on top of each other at this point,
Alright.
but I don't care.
Let's do like 4 more.
Omega.
Omega.
Annoys me. Like there are some people that don't like Omega, and I'm like, listen,
Omega is less annoying than Ahsoka in the first 2 seasons of Clone Wars, and she's less annoying than Ezra at the beginning of like Rebels.
So
I'd put her with Tech.
I think
I think she can perfectly go with Tech. I like her in season 2 quite a bit.
And there's a lot of potential for that character going forward, given like what she is. So, all right, stall for a moment.
Okay.
I don't know how you're gonna stall. but-
So everybody, please follow our socials, and if you like this, you can see more episodes of this on the 7/16th Attack Legion podcast.
all right, here's one. Shmi Skywalker. I don't know if I have any opinions about this character.
She's D. She's just a D.
She's like, yeah.
She's fine. There's nothing bad about her. I don't
no,
hate
she's
her.
just kinda there.
She's just there's no lore.
There's no lore.
It's just like,
But she was
I
impregnated
don't
by
know
the
how I
Force
got
dad.
pregnant. I think that's a cop out. She knows who the dad is.
She knows who the dad is.
She's oh no, I'm a virgin.
Oh,
So
Shut the fuck up, bro.
she's like,
Oh my god.
you know, and she totally was into Qui-Gon Jinn. Her and Qui-Gon Jinn should have had a
the
relationship.
bartender from Mos Eisley's Cantina.
With Mel Blanc's voice.
Yeah,
We don't serve our kind in here. Suffer and
They
succotash.
dub his voice.
Suffer and succotash. We
Is
don't
it
serve
D or
their
is it
kind in
D?
here.
What is he? Like,
Why did they revoice him? Why did they change his voice
Is he
from
F
whatever the
or
guy
E?
sounded
Is
like?
he F?
He's an F.
Yeah, I think he's F. He's like,
They don't serve their kind in here.
He's racist. Oh my,
yes.
he's racist.
It is, well, no, because everybody's racist against droids.
Well, he's racist. He has to
And
go
why
with
does
these
Luke
guys.
Skywalker just tug on his shirt? Like, give me a
Hey,
drink.
you, give me a
Why
fucking
didn't he say,
drink.
can I have a drink? Like, why? He's like, I'm going to punch this kid right in the face. And then Obi-Wan had to betray his thing and get his lightsaber out for no reason.
I don't even know this guy's. Maydeen. The guy with the fake beard and
the
weird
fake
hair.
beard guy, he's an F because of the fake beard.
Yeah, it looks awful. He's
Yeah.
with CO.
Why did he need a fake beard?
But what do
Why
you
can he
mean,
just not have a beard?
man?
Like, what was the point of that?
Let's see. I'm just trying to find some cool ones before we finish up. But we got so many here. There's still so many here.
We got 4 minutes.
We got 4 minutes. All right,
Yeah,
let's see how
so
many
we got to
can-
rock through quicker.
Let's see how many we can do it for. Wrecker.
Wrecker again
Funny.
goes with all the other clones.
When Omega's mad at him or
he's
sad.
with Omega.
yeah.
He's with Tech.
Slightly better than Tech,
Yeah.
I would say.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah. Governor Price from Rebels. Who
Uh,
looks like the girl from Indiana
wait,
Jones.
she looks like Kate Blanchett.
I think on
so,
purpose.
So on purpose, so she's an F because it's not even an original character. F.
But she does a good job. You hate her, but that's
Yes,
on purpose.
but
they
so
do do a
what?
good
I don't
job
care.
with
She's
that.
terrible. She's bad at it. She's not even good at her job. She's terrible
she's
at her
on top
job.
of that. She
She's
gets
terrible,
so-
and she's Kate Blanchett. She might as well have just been like Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones and the Crystal Skull.
Just the gonk. This is just a normal gonk droid in general.
the
and that's
F.
No,
F.
no, gonk droid are literally S tier. I'm not even joking.
That's
it's
the
a-
dumbest thing you've put up
It's a
on this
powered
list.
droid that just walks around.
Oh,
saying,
that guy with just pants on? That guy just
one
has
you-
pants on.
This one's like gonk. They just walk around saying gonk all day. It's the most genius thing. And like,
All right, keep it going.
it's
We do
like-
not have time for that silliness. That's ridiculous that
That's
you put
great,
that
bro.
character in an S tier.
No, all gonk droids are S. That's what I'm
the
saying.
dumbest thing I've ever seen. You didn't even put Gonky in S tier. Gonky's a C. You hypocrite.
That doesn't matter. Just the concept.
All right,
is so
keep it
good.
going. Running out of time. now.
The Wampa.
Wampas. I didn't know that you put out a Wampa. You know what? He's
I
a
love the
D.
Wampa's
He's
C.
a D.
Wampa's better than Zemson Eska. I don't care.
Sure, all right.
Wampa's better than
Why
Zem-
not? We got space on the cardboard. Let's
Do you remember Cham Syndulla?
sure.
It's,
By chance,
Hera's
I do.
Hera's mom or dad. He's like a rebel in like
Yeah,
Clone Wars.
he's
Like he's
kind of
cool. He's
obnoxious.
like kind of Saw Gerrera
C.
esque guy. I'll say low B.
Okay.
I think he's like a low B character.
All right.
We're near like Grand Inquisitor. What else we got?
All right. Why don't I get to do a couple?
Yeah, you come over and come over and pick a few.
All right. I'm gonna just go to the board and just pick a couple.
Oh yeah, take some off the board if you like. Oh, Boston Ass from Phantom Menace. Where do you think Boston Ass goes? I really want to find that woman. I can't find her though.
I'm really upset we can't find that person.
Anyway, all right. Boston Ass, the Gungan leader from episode. Is he racist?
Who?
Is Boston Ass racist? I don't remember.
Yes.
Then okay, well, he's gonna go in F then, I suppose. Jabba the Hutt, I'm gonna take off this board, and Jabba the Hutt can go like right in the dead center of like C. He's like a decent villain in the grand scheme of things.
You're gonna come over here and do these. Find that one I'm looking for, and I'm gonna do these. All right. So
I'm gonna look for him? Okay.
What the guy from the sheriff? What's this guy's name?
Cobb Vanth. I
Cobb
assume.
Vanth.
I assume that's what you're talking about.
The guy from Justified. Really good. Where would you put him? A?
I found her.
All right, well, let me go. We'll come back.
Yeah.
By 3. Where are you putting him?
Uh,
A? I think he's great.
is he better than Boba? Is he better than Boba Fett?
Not better than Boba Fett.
Boba Fett's in B.
I can put him with Boba
You can put him with Boba Fett.
He's with Red Leader.
You can go with Red Leader. Yeah, he's cool.
Uh,
You might even be a little bit higher than Red Leader. Yeah, like here with
this
the,
Chewbacca guy, whatever this Chewbacca guy's
who
name.
the fuck is this? Oh, Black Chrysanthemum.
Okay.
Oh, he's cool. He's like a brute character.
Hold it back up for someone, because I'm back at the board now.
He actually has a decent amount of.
I think he's really good. He's one of the better things in that season.
he has a decent amount
He's
of
one of
lore.
the better things in
Wookiees are
Boba
always
Fett.
cool.
Yeah,
Like-
so I'm going to give him an A.
Yeah, he's cool. I think
He's an A.
Sure, why not? This is definitely like over.
Especially
we're
because-
definitely overrating that character. But
But I
don't
like
care.
that character a lot.
R4
R4. All right, so my thing is poor R4
Gets
he
murdered.
gets destroyed in a terrible, terrible, sad way.
Obi-Wan doesn't care.
And his head's still floating around in space, and he's not
I
dead.
don't know.
Because his head still floats around.
Is he better than?
So
is he better than R5?
he,
no.
no, he's not better than R5. He's a C.
He's like with BB-8.
Put him with.
He's
put
better
him
than
with.
BB-8. I don't care.
Sure, he's better than
He's
BB-8.
better than.
Well, he's actually got a fair amount of good lore. All right, are we doing that one now?
Oh yeah.
Annie, you better hurry up and get home. There's a bigger storm a-brewing. Annie,
His character's name is.
say hello to your mum for
Character's
me.
name is Jiro or Jiro. I don't
Say
remember.
hello to your mum for me. We've got to go home and eat some mince pies.
F.
Like she's an F. I'm not saying we shouldn't have silly accents in space, but why do we have a woman from Ireland or Scotland?
Ireland.
Like Annie, little Annie. It's like a character out of like
Oh my God.
It's almost like from Wizard of Oz. You know, there's the Twister is coming, Annie.
Hunter from Bad Batch.
We
can,
just put him with.
we can
We
put
already
with the
decided
the
he's with.
group,
Yeah.
I think most of the Bad Batch are pretty.
Bad Batch is all the exact same. They're all together.
Commander Fox.
Which one's Commander Fox?
That's the one red clone that's like
Hold it up to
like
the thing.
The Coruscant Guard, who are considered like the worst of the clones.
Right.
And like they framed like he's like one of the clones that hunts Ahsoka during that arc. He's a good like little villain.
All right.
And I think
Two
and
minutes.
he kills 5.
All right. All right. He kills 5, so he's a jerk. So, but you put him wherever you
I think
want.
he's a good
like,
villain though. And like or did like a reasonable. He's like C tier. Yeah,
Okay.
like
all right.
there.
2 more, and then we got to wrap it up.
We gotta end on a high note. Admiral Moti.
Your Lord Vader. Your clairvoyance.
Where's the? He gets
He's
choked,
Admiral
right?
Snarls.
He gets choked, correct?
He gets
So he gets
choked. He doesn't die, but he gets choked. Your
Here's
sorcery ways, Lord Vader. Your clairvoyance.
here's Bib Fortuna.
Bib Fortuna. That guy just had his birthday too, but he's dead too.
Yeah, he's dead.
The actor's dead.
You can
so
go with Jabba.
he's with
You
Jabba.
can go right with Jabba.
Yeah.
We'll
One
do a
more.
couple from the board that we haven't done.
All right.
Real quick. Mon Mothma.
Mon Mothma is a solid A.
And
Maybe
yeah, we're putting her higher. They
Yeah,
had her on
S.
C.
put her in S.
I'm not putting her S. I think she's honestly she's really good in Andor.
Yes.
And she has great lore surrounding
Yep.
her. We'll do 1 or 2 off here, and Pong Krell, who takes over Anakin's team, or the 501st, betrays them.
All right.
With 2 giant double-bladed lightsabers, which is
Okay.
pretty fucking cool.
All right.
I'm saying
Put her wherever you
top
want.
of B.
Sure.
Like with Kid, a little bit better than Kid Fisto. Like he
Okay.
would be A if his reason wasn't like he had a vision.
Got it.
That
All right. Last one.
Last
we
one?
We gotta wrap this
the
up.
goat, Dave Filoni's favorite character,
Dave Filoni.
or favorite Jedi, Plo Koon.
Plo Koon's a great pilot. Solid Jedi. Great in Clone Wars.
Found
I'd put
Ahsoka.
him right in the middle of the board there in A with
Like here,
with
Padme and Qui-Gon?
yeah with Padme and Qui-Gon.
I think that's cool. Yeah.
Right in the middle.
I don't know if he's better than Ezra, but all right.
What
And
do you-
last one we will end with Mama.
That Jabba's mom.
I think this is Zero the Hutt's mom, which also Zero the Hutt's over
Jabba's wife.
here. I didn't want no. I
girlfriend?
don't think Jabba's Zero the Hutt's dad.
Oh, I thought
think,
that-
I
thought
think
they-
Zero the Hutt is Jabba's uncle. if
Oh,
I,
yeah,
remember
I was thinking of the
correctly.
little kid with Zero.
No, that's Rhoda.
Rhoda.
But by the way, Zero's
put him
going
with
in F.
these going there.
So
there.
is Mama, I
Yeah,
suppose.
so is Mama. They're all,
So is
all
Mama.
they're all awful.
I think that's
I
about
think
it.
I think we got to wrap this up.
We have a lot of. I'm sure we'll return to this one day. Maybe.
We have way too many. Way too much.
I did.
And way too much time.
But it's
I
funny.
hope you enjoyed.
Oh, this guy's name is Worm
Loathsome.
There's some
His
really
last
bad.
name is Loathsome, and he's a villain. I'm like, oh yeah, like,
Loathsome.
thanks, George.
Thanks for working
Thanks,
so hard.
It's like thanks, George, for putting in the extra work on that
Anything
one.
else? What do you got? We got to wrap it up.
I'm done. Yeah, you do what you got
You're
to do.
not even in the camera shot.
I'm just
going
gonna
to
keep showing random characters. Keep my camera.
Okay.
This guy's Therm Scissor Punch.
Scissor Man. All right, I'm gonna. Well, he's.
All right, I'm done, bro.
We're done.
I'm just gonna keep finding guys and naming them.
So obviously, there's way too many characters, and we hope that you enjoyed all of this.
We
We had a
didn't
we had
even
a
do
really
Snoke.
good time.
We didn't even do
We had a really
Snoke.
good time doing this. We probably the bit probably went too long, but at the same
Probably.
time, I do think that this is for us for Star Warsy stuff. This is really a lot of fun stuff.
Sid from Bad Batch.
There's a lot of good stuff on that list. Sid, she's awful too. Hey, we really do appreciate all the support for our podcast, all the support for Emerge. Please follow all our podcasts, 17th Attack Legion. We even got some news that maybe we're starting a Star Trek podcast, which I'm excited to be working with Breezy on.
But if you
we
did
got a lot of-
like this bullshit that we did for the last 2 hours, we did 2 episodes of this
Yep.
on our Star Wars
with
show,
4 people and lots
with
of
more
opinions.
and like a bit more diverse opinions than mine and yours. So because we agree most of the time.
So thanks for watching, and we'll be back next time with whatever we're doing. Take care.